Hey, 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 happy Thursday. I saw somebody today say happy Friday Junior. I thought that's pretty good. I usually say Friday Eve, but Friday Junior sounded pretty cool too. So, hey guys, if you are getting on here with me live, if you can see a red live up in the corner, please type live in the comments. Please let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me later on the replay, that is great. It'll just say was live up there in that corner. And you can type replay in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. And I'm sorry, man, I am a little windblown. It is windy here in Nebraska today. What's the weather like where you are? You can let me know that in the comments too. So guys, I have been posting here lately about a lot of different things, and I wanted to come to you tonight, hey Jewel, with a new recipe, something that I concocted up yesterday, and I'll give you a couple hints too with the recipe that I'm going to post, okay guys? So like I was saying, if you're getting on here with me live, make sure that you're letting me know you're on here with me live. So who out there loves salsa? Salsa? Yeah. Okay, so we love tacos and anything, nachos, all things salsa, I guess, related. And yesterday I was looking for something different to do with my rhubarb. It seems to me that rhubarb is one of those things that's always kind of a dessert dish. Hey, Melissa, thank you, Jewel, for sharing. Let me back up here just a little bit. My name's Jan. I live in Nebraska, okay? I love sharing our low-carb to keto-type lifestyle, okay? I have another group on Facebook. It's called Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. I'm Jan. He's Dave. He's cleaning up radishes. We just got in from the garden and harvested quite a nice bunch of radishes. So that'll be nice for us to snack on through the day. But if you'd like to be in my group for recipes or just all kinds of information with our low-carb lifestyle, you need to drop group in the comments. I will leave you a link so you can request to join, or you can just go search it yourself. That's actually probably the best way to do it. Just go to the Facebook search bar, start typing in Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. It's yellow and blue. You'll be requesting to join from there. Hey, Lily, request to join from there. And I'll get you in there for all the info that I share, okay? And guys, I share in there a tiny bit too about our supplements that we use every day. Bomb.com. Not gonna lie, my kids yell at me every time I say bomb.com. But guys, they've changed our lives, okay? Go look at my reels and look at some of the before and afters. And it's not just weight loss. It is so much more. The stress leaving the body, being able to function as a normal human, not losing your temper all the time. That's what I love the most. So, hey, Nancy, but if you need information about those products, drop info in the comments. With that info in the comments, guys, I can get you added into it's a community group, testimonial group, whatever you want to call it. I can get you added in there, but we have lots of fun in there. Lots of people talking about the benefits that they receive, because really everybody gets a little bit of something different out of it because of the way it balances the hormones in the body. Enough about that though. Okay, salsa. Looks pretty good. Rhubarb salsa, guys. I whipped this up yesterday afternoon really, really fast. Oh my gosh. It smells like, when they bring the chips and the salsa to your table when you're eating Mexican out. That's what I got here. So, who loves salsa, okay? This was so easy to make. He is over there munching on those radishes I just brought in. We're getting ready to eat. We're having shrimp tacos tonight for supper, guys, okay? I've got some cabbage in the fridge. I'm going to slice some cabbage real small. We're going to fry up some shrimp here. I've got the salsa. We've got some cheese. We are going to have shrimp tacos tonight for supper. So that was my main reason for getting some salsa ready to go. Rhubarb salsa, okay? So what did I do here, guys? I took a few stalks of rhubarb, about 1.5 cups of rhubarb, okay? I diced it. Let me see if I can yank one out of here. I diced it fairly small, okay? And diced it up. And then I had a small pot of boiling water on the stove. And then I had a bowl with some ice in it. I dumped all that rhubarb into the boiling water. What I was looking to do was just soften it. Rhubarb's pretty crunchy, kind of like celery. So I wanted to soften it up. Hey, Crystal. So I put it on the boiling water for 20 to 30 seconds. That was it. Got it off. Hey, Natasha. And then I scooped it out with just a slotted spoon, whatever, and put it right into that water bath, that ice bath. That stops the cooking process, so it doesn't cook anymore. Okay, so I cooked that. I had a bunch of green onions. Okay, I used these cocktail onions, guys. These are kind of hard to find, but I did find these are pickled onions. Okay, they're whole onions, just the little bitty ones. So I diced these into about 4 because I didn't want those whole ones in there. But they do make, I saw in Walmart then after I had these that, hey, Carol. So I saw they have like red pickled onions, and I think you could just chop those up and make them kind of small. See, you can pick out those onions in here. Okay, and I think they're a little big for what I'd like. So next time I'm going to try the other ones, but you guys use whatever. It's whatever you can find, okay? Hey, Kale. So these are just, they're pickled, okay? Cocktail onions or whatever you want to do. I had a jalapeno pepper. I don't have any more in the house to show you, but excuse me. Hey, Emma. I had a jalapeno pepper that I seeded and diced. Hey, Jackie. And I just mixed all that in a bowl together, okay? And then literally all I did was I took about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of honey. Now I know honey seems to be real high in carbs, but you know, I was doing some reading here a while back. The benefits of honey, especially if you use local honey, and that's what I do. I use local honey. The benefits of local honey that is unprocessed. So this is why I use this, because it doesn't go through the processing phase, okay? If you buy it in the store, a lot of it is processed, okay? So I don't use honey unless it's local, unprocessed honey, okay? So I have this. I used a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half. I put it in with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Whisk that all together. Now, if you don't want to use honey, I think you could use, you know, I'm going to show you something I bought in the past that might work, okay? This is a keto honey. It is so small. Let me see if I can read it. This is made by Chalk Zero, okay? I do like ordering from Chalk Zero. A lot of their stuff is sweetened with monk fruit, which I love. That's a natural thing. The ingredients in this is non-GMO resistant dextrin, which is okay if you see that on a label. Water, natural honey flavor, beta carotene, monk fruit extract. This is really small, you guys. It's really small. Hi, Carol. And natural caramel color. That's what's in this. So if you didn't want to use the honey, now I know from the past that small amount of honey, because you're not going to eat the whole teaspoon and a half in this, it's all mixed within, is not going to bother Dave's blood sugar, okay? But if you're worried about it, you could use something like this, or either that, or you know, you might be able to mix in a little bit of the granular monk fruit and erythritol sweetener. You're just looking for a little sweet, something to take the edge off of all of the rhubarb, the tart rhubarb and stuff like that. But this is amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. And the nice thing is it dips really well. I love these, guys, not gonna lie. Pork rinds, okay? If we're looking for chips, a lot of times it's pork rinds, and you can just dip that in. Look at that. Pretty amazing. absolutely great. So this is something I'm going to be doing quite a bit of while I still have fresh rhubarb. Dave and I love salsa. They do make some decent low-carb chips. You can take wraps like this, air fry them, bake them, lots of different ways to make these into chips. You can deep fry them in avocado oil. You can make your own chips, or, you know, chips are one of those things where, yeah, you got to watch what you're getting there. But there's a few out there that I don't mind to eat. Just eat them in small quantities, okay? But this is what we're using tonight on the tacos. You know, anytime we have tacos, I don't know how long this is going to last. I made this up yesterday afternoon. I was thinking it needed to sit longer, maybe overnight. It does not. You could make it, refrigerate it for an hour to 2 hours, and it'll be ready to go for you, okay? So super duper good, super duper simple. And of course, that's what I love, is simple. And the recipe will be coming in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, very, very soon. Hi, Dana. So, really good. Oh, I did put some salt in that too, and a little bit of cayenne pepper, okay? Those are optional. The salt I like. The salt will also... I sucked a hot spot down. Mercy. The salt, I like salt. And guys, we always use either pink salt or a natural sea salt of some type. You were just kind of looking for, this is actually one of my favorite, Redmond Real Salt. It's an ancient coarse sea salt. The ingredients are ancient sea salt, okay? This is great, packed full of minerals and all kinds of great stuff that your body can use every single day. You know, it's really, really good. And this comes right out from Utah, like think Salt Flats type things. Hi, Carolyn. So, hey, Louise. So, like I said, guys, we're going to get dinner done here. Rhubarb salsa, guys. Recipe coming in my group very soon. I hope that you'll join that group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, with me for the recipes and the ideas, that the way we live our life, okay? I share what we do in our life. You can tweak things to the way you like them. Hey, Rebecca, or whatever works for your life, okay? Now, I do use, you know, I know people are allergic to different things. So if it's a recipe that you're allergic to, something in it, you may have to substitute to something that you know you can substitute out. We do use a lot of milks. That is one thing. Not milks. We use dairy products. That's one thing I get a lot of kickback on, and I get it. But I know I have a friend that uses yogurt that is dairy-free. She's found a lot of options that are dairy-free, okay? So something you may have to look at for dairy-free options, okay? But like I said, we do share what we do. There are recipes in there, though, that don't have any dairy in them. So this one. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Like I said, it's been a beautiful day here other than the wind, but I think it's a Midwest thing. There's always wind here in Nebraska, or it feels like there always is. So we're going to get on out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments. I will get back to you. If you need to be in the group, drop group in the comments. And if you need information about the products that we use, our duos, drop info in the comments. I'll get back to you about it. And that's all I got, guys. Smile. Smile and pass that smile on for me, okay? Let's make a wave. Let's just do that. Smiling wave all the way along the line. So enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. We'll chat later. Bye.